Hi guys, this is gsndon.com and I'm here with the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. This is the pre-release version that I'm going to unbox for you today. So this model was announced together with the Galaxy S6 at Mobile World Congress on March 1st, and it's a bit of a premiere for Samsung. It's a dual curved display version of the Galaxy S6. So let's remove this plastic cover and enjoy the handset's curves. As you can see, the screen is sloped to the sides, giving you an extra bit of space to view info, contacts and more. This is the famous Galaxy S6 Edge, announced on the first day of Mobile World Congress 2015, and we had some quality time in Barcelona with this model. It pretty much keeps the specs of the S6, and the price tag should be around 849 euros in Europe, where it will launch in stores around April 10th. It comes in white, in black, gold and green, with the green version looking very sexy. Now inside the box, once again, it's a pre-release device and the box looks pretty much official. I have to mention that this compact box reminds me of the one of the Galaxy A5, Samsung Galaxy A5 that we recently tested. We got a bit of a quick start guide here, letting you know how to use the curved edges, buttons and all that. This little sticker and the usual charger, this time with the promise of adaptive fast charging. And then comes the USB cable, the plugs for the earphones, and a bunch of earphones that look very much like the ones that come with the Galaxy S6. People have been saying that these ones resemble the AirPods from Apple a bit. Well, just a bit. However, the texture is different, they're more rubbery, and they've got this little extra curved area here at the top that goes in the ear, so they're actually different from the AirPods. Okay, and finally we got this little metal key that we're going to use to open up the nano SIM tray on the handset. Once again, let's have a peek at the curved screen edges. It's simply a beautiful device. It even got some awards at Mobile World Congress, and for good reason. This is a pre-release version here at gsndon.com. The handset measures 7mm in thickness. It weighs 132 grams. And frankly speaking, the edges of the screen are a bit less curved than I expected. Now this is the initial setup process. Pretty crisp screen. Intuitive and fluid interface. It's a strange feeling to see the keyboard going all the way to the edges, I have to say that. And here we go. Next, a few more steps and we'll be done. Skipping this. Up front we got a Super AMOLED screen. It's a 5.1-inch screen, Quad HD, and the S6 Edge has the bulk of the specs of the S6. This model uses glass at the front, also glass at the back, 60-megapixel camera with optical image stabilization, heart rate sensor right here next to it, fingerprint sensor right here, and this unit, as I said, has a beautiful Quad HD screen with these edges that will show notifications and sometimes even favorite contacts. This handset runs Android 5.0.2 Lollipop, which means it gets better battery management and some design tweaks. As you can see, the quick settings area at the top has been changed. Now we only have the contour of the icons, while the regular icons from the settings are a bit smaller now. Other stuff worth mentioning here, well, the interface is very fluid, probably the fastest TouchWiz ever. Everybody knows that TouchWiz is not very fast. Well, this time it actually is. And this is the multitasking area where you can base yourself on swiping. Inside you have an Exynos 7420 processor, it's an octa-core chip, and the GPU is a Mali T760. There is no microSD card slot, the battery is non-removable, and the storage versions are 32GB, 64GB or 128GB. Internally we also have 3GB of RAM, and the back camera is a 60-megapixel unit with auto HDR, optical image stabilization and 4K video capture. This is the interface, nice frame rate and pretty fluid. This is the settings area, you can film in UHD or QHD, picture size right here, tracking autofocus, video stabilization and all that. Up front there is a 5-megapixel shooter with very promising results, and this phone also comes with LTE, Wi-Fi dual band, Bluetooth 4.1, NFC, micro USB 2.0 with MHL 3.0, barometer, accelerometer, gyroscope and wireless charging. Here you can see some of the camera modes, including auto, pro, selective focus, panorama, slow motion, fast motion, virtual shot and more. We got this pro area that brings you a few extra settings. We got white balance, ISO, exposure, and this palette that allows you to implement some nifty looking filters. Okay, other than that, we get a lithium-ion battery with a capacity of 2600 mAh, and once again we go into this drop-down area that's hugely fluid, and since this is Lollipop, it includes both notifications and quick settings. Once again, check out how the image is seen on this side of the screen. And now let's actually try and activate its special feature. Don't know if it works, this is a prototype and test version, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. We should be able to theoretically trigger it. Okay, so here we go, it's working. Here we should be able to see notifications, news updates, the weather and things like that. So that's the purpose of this extra curved area that you get aside from the usual 5.1-inch screen. As far as I know, you should always be able to see the time and other data here on this little curve if you look closely. Anyway, that's the purpose. To me, this model feels a bit like a supercar. If you look at it like this, feels a bit like a race car. Anyway, that's the comparison. So it has metal frame, you can see it right here. It has glass at the front, and what a glass, a curved glass that is achieved by using temperature of 800 degrees Celsius. So that's about it. This is the unboxing of the Galaxy S6 Edge right here at gsm.com. Very soon there will be a review detailed with benchmarks, battery life tests and camera tests. That's it from us. Bye bye.